too. Hi, guys. How are y'all doing tonight? Ooh, okay, that wind was a lot stronger than I expected. Thank you to the English Club for having us tonight, and I love that they give us an outlet to kind of speak our minds. No, well, hardly any censorship, which I appreciate. And so my first piece was inspired by a walk that I took in Kuwait City. And if you've been to Volume 1, you see that there's like a mirror there with a sink, super randomly out in the concrete jungle, as I call it. So while I was walking by this mirror, I was just thinking about if this mirror existed since the beginning of time, what would it have seen? So this is Mirror, Mirror. Mirror, mirror. We found a mirror in the concrete fantasy and asked, what purpose do you serve? Looking everywhere and nowhere in particular, it hesitates to say. Oh, mirror in the concrete cloak, what shades of truth have walked by you? Have the conversations made you shiver in your sink and clog your plumbing veins? Mirror, mirror in the concrete castle, have you witnessed the dashing stars as they gleamed above you in sparkling dust as you stayed solid, solid on this ground? Thank you. And for my next piece, it's called GUST. And it's inspired by a trend in dating that is called ghosting. So I like to call me and my friends the Ghostbusters, because we don't let them get away with that. Not with us. So of course, you can call it pulling a Taylor Swift, but this is dedicated to all the ghosters out there. Ghost. You know what's going to happen? You're going to meet probably for coffee or sushi or some other typically quiet place in this country that's against a healthy premarital relationship, which thank you has made all of our lives unhealthy loops of unloyal partners. You are going to fall madly in like with her because she's different and exciting and not like the other girls here. At first, you will feel like the luckiest man alive. And guess what? She made you feel that way. She built up your damn ego to a place that makes you feel invincible. And what does that type of invincibility make you do? It makes you power hungry. You got a hold of one amazing, beautiful girl, and it gave you that feeling of, I can have anything. And boy, you could have had everything. You could have had the cake and ate it too. You will start to realize this isn't a girl to mess around with. This is a real girl. Blood, sweat, and oh, all those constant tears. She'll cry because she's scared. And then she'll cry because you finally gave her reassurance. And then she'll cry out of frustration because of your lies or your unintentional lies because you meant them when you said them, right? It will scare you. It will scare the living asshole inside you. Oh, and you'll want to come out and play. You will leave her in shatters in pursuit of that free life, and you will enjoy it. You will. And then one day soon, you will think of her again. And how she was that one that could have been something real for once in this plastic life. You'll come back and ever so casually assume that you can pick up right where you left her because she's just that type of loyal girl. And when you do, it would have been too late. You'll be so out of her life, you'll assume she's met someone new, and that thought might kill you, and by God, you'll wish it had. But she hasn't. She hasn't met anyone new. She snapped out of that vulnerable abyss of a could-have-been relationship and into the arms of herself. And boy, you'd remember the warmth of that embrace. Thank you.